Yo, 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 and we back. We back. This is the alternate timeline. I'm your boy Dennis Smith, and here I got with me. Say
The
your
man's
name.
jam.
The man, the man's name is Jam. That's right. You want to go ahead and plug your socials in right quick? Let them know real
Yes,
quick.
sir. Yes, sir. The socials, Juheardofme. That's
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Juheardofme.
That's
Jew
right.
and heard of me. You already know.
That's
Ju.
right. That's right. It'll all be in the description below, man. And you
Yes,
already
sir.
know. You already know who I am, man. And look at you see the hats right now. You see the hat.
Yes.
You see me vibing right now.
Yes,
He Let me tell
sir.
you, man. He came on he came on the stream and he had the hat on, the Hunter hat. I went and got mine, man. I said, hold on, let me get mine right quick. So
We gotta do this.
yeah.
You
We
know,
had
the
to
100 game.
yeah. And we here today, man, because we just really want to nerd out a little bit. This is a chill stream. More of a chill stream.
Chill, chill
We just
vibes. All
yeah,
good vibes.
you're right. With some of the later Marvel news that's come out uh past like week or two, we want to just kind of nerd out real quick and just hang out, man. It's like we're like two of us just talking. That's all we doing right here. So
Yes, sir. Yes,
thanks for
sir.
tuning in. Definitely super smash that like button, subscribe to the channel because we got more of this on the way. Let's let's get into it, man. We're gonna start off with we got our first special presentation, I guess, back in October. Werewolf by Night. I
Yep.
really enjoyed it.
Yes, sir.
How did you feel about it?
You know, man, I love that joint. That was one
Yeah,
of my favorite projects from Phase Four. For real, for real. It was perfect. It was the perfect opening presentation,
I think so
and
too.
I gave it a 9.5 out of 10. Man, that joint
It
was
was
chef's
nice.
kiss.
It was nice. They did their
The
thing with the
chef's
black
kiss.
and white and just introducing some new characters, new side of the MCU. Can't wait for more of that. I would say pretty successful for Marvel Studios. Um,
Yep.
so because of that success, I think they want to emulate it and expand on that. So soon after that, we got a whole bunch of reports and rumors and all that kind of stuff flying around um, about. Well, we knew there was a Nova. There was all kinds of talks about Nova happening, but we got it's still a rumor. I think we still think it's a rumor, but we know Nova's happening. But we now think that it's
Yeah.
happening as a special presentation, which would be cool. And then we also got rumors flying around that we could get a Silver Surfer presentation as well, which would be kind of dope too. Because I need to know more about Silver Surfer myself. I don't know too much about the guy, so I would love to get like a
Got
special. Yeah, I would love to get a special, just kind of getting to know the character a little bit. So
I think Silver Server presentation would be really great too, because that could be like a segue into Galactus or like
Galactus,
the Fantastic Four. Like it's
right?
so much to do with the Silver Surfer. My man's Norrin Rod. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Norrin Rad. So I think that's one of the special presentations I'm really excited to see that they've been rumored about.
mm-hmm.
Another one that I really would love them to
Right.
do with my man's Ghost Rider. Personally, I think that's a
Yep.
beautiful way to incorporate him into the MCU. Something
Yep.
small, chill vibes, just
Yeah.
showcase his. Don't got to be a whole movie or a Disney Plus like show, but a quick special presentation. Those
Yeah.
would be my top three right there, man. Silver Surfer, Nova, and Ghost Rider, man. That's. But let's talk about the joint that's actually confirmed.
That's actually confirmed right around the corner.
That's coming
Actually,
around the corner,
I thought
man.
it
We
was in
got that
Christmas
Guardian
time, but it's actually November time, right?
time. We getting ready for Christmas, man. It's like right that month, like that last. I think it's that last week. The Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special. We've known it's been coming for a very long time.
Right.
I honestly thought it was gonna be the first special. I'm not gonna lie to you. I thought it was gonna be the one that really set the tone
Right.
for like the special presentations. But we got that with Werewolf. But I'm still excited for the Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special. I mean, James Gunn doesn't miss.
Yeah.
Let's give y'all some quick backstory. The first movie me and Dennis actually ever Marvel movie we actually
Hmm.
ever went to go see together was Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2.
Yeah.
So that's a little nice tie-in for this episode. A little give y'all a little Easter egg. me and Dennis's backstory and our friendship.
Yeah,
But
man, back in NYC,
back in the big city back home, you know what I'm saying?
right, running around
Uh,
crazy.
but yo, look, so we have to switch gears now,
Let's
bro.
do it.
Me and Dennis was talking earlier, y'all. We have to talk about this though. The Thunderbolts news and 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 the Captain America 4 news
Yeah,
and all of that stems and ties from the fact that Harrison Ford has been casted
yeah,
as Thunderbolt Ross.
right.
Let's pause right quick. How do you feel about that, bro?
I mean, personally, when I heard that news, I was like, "Yeah, grumpy old dude works for me. Like, works for me. He's literally that kind of guy in real life." So I think that if he wants to do this role, and he'll play it to the best of his ability, and I think that I think it's a good choice. It's a good get for Marvel. I think he's going to fit it very well, in my opinion.
I think it's also a great casting, a great choice. I guess the
Hmm.
only thing that worries me is the age of Harrison Ford. That does, if they could do it with Samuel L. Jackson as Nick Fury, I don't see why my man's, Harrison Ford can't. But I guess that would be my only worry. But I'm excited. I mean, how can you be mad? Like,
Yeah,
uh,
it's a good
I
casting.
think it's a great way to, you know, continue Thunderbolt Ross. We have to talk about how, not only is he casted, he's rumored to be the president of the
Of the
United
United
States
States. Ooh,
in Thunderbolt and in
ooh.
Thunderbolts and Captain America 4.
Question for you. Question. So when Wakanda Forever was going on, are we assuming that he was the president of the United States during that
I
movie?
want to say yes, but I don't know yet. I'm gonna let Thunderbolts. Maybe he becomes the president in
Hmm.
Thunderbolts. You know what I mean?
Which
That's the movie
which makes,
Thunderbolts.
if he's the president, that makes things so interesting. 'Cause look, with Val being like the head of CIA, and then
Yep.
like whatever
Yep.
Rhodey's new position is, like it
Yep.
just makes it so interesting. Like the government pieces there.
Yep, I
Um,
agree. I 100% agree. I actually wish that I missed that piece about Marvel. It felt so much at the end, with Phase 2 with the Winter Soldier. After that,
yeah,
more going into Phase 3, it felt so much more superhero-y
yeah,
and like mystical and like I want the governments of the world back. Like I want Earth
hmm
type stuff, like grounded level type.
and it sounds like we're definitely going to get a lot of that. Hmm.
You know what I mean? I also want to talk about how, we got Thunderbolt Ross as Harrison Ford. We got Thunderbolt Ross as the President of the United States. But
Yeah,
what we didn't talk about is Thunderbolt Ross as Red
Red Hulk.
Hulk. How do we feel about that? How do we feel about that, bro?
This is going to be kind of my intro to like Red Hulk, man. Cause I'm not
Okay.
familiar with his comics or anything like that. I've seen him in a couple of the cartoons, and he's pretty cool. Like, he's big. I mean, he's powerful. He's a rival for our team. So I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to them basically introducing that character for me. How
Same,
about you?
same. I'm definitely looking forward for them to introduce it into the MCU. I'm a little familiar, not so much comic book lore. I
Yeah,
know a little bit from about him dealing with Hulk comics that I've read,
yeah,
but I'm more so like same with you, like cartoons and things that I've kind of seen in
yeah,
animation or other forms of entertainment, like and then what I've seen on social media and things like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Um, like I said, the minor knowledge I have is really from reading Hulk comics. But I
Gotcha.
am looking forward to it. I think Harrison Ford doing CGI is pretty hilarious to me. Like I think that's
Yeah,
that's like that takes the cake. I could just
yeah.
imagine him talking with the little microphone thing and the,
Right.
the helmet thing in front of him.
I'm
Like
I'm wondering how they got him to play this role. I'm
yeah,
still so
they gotta
curious
have
about
given him
that.
like a big bag, a big bag.
Which is great. Like it feels like so much of the budget is going to these damn actors they're getting these days. They're getting some heavy hitters. So
Yeah,
yeah,
I agree. I also miss that they used to turn actors into stars. I
into
will say
stars.
that.
Yeah,
Like
I want them to do a little bit more of that too. Not just get these
to
big
balance
name
the boat.
people. Yeah, I agree. I
You
definitely
know
agree
what I
with you on
mean?
that. We should keep yeah, we'll keep an eye out on that cuz that's a good
Yeah,
point. That's a good point.
yeah. So we could always bring that up. But to continue on, so it's been rumored, or I don't think it was reported. I think it was rumored
Mm.
that the plot of Captain America or Thunderbolts is gonna be that the Thunderbolts are looking for vibranium. right? And I think that's really great. That gives Bucky some emotional ties to the
Yeah.
character, to the movie. Now I have seen that some of the scalpers have like Great Face. He was like, no, it's not. That's not the case. They're gonna be dealing with more of like the gamma radiation because
Uh huh.
they tried to recreate the super soldier serum with the
Right.
gamma
Right.
radiation.
That's what everybody was saying initially. Like that's the storyline. Like because you got the
Right. So
leader and
I'm gonna
stuff.
assume it's more so that, right, because it's with the leader and stuff. I'm gonna
Yeah.
assume it's more so that, and they might have a little bit of hints of mentions of vibranium and things like
Yeah.
that. Wakanda going to, because it's Captain America. He's
Yeah.
you know what I mean. Like, at the end of the day, but that's really all I got, man, for like the whole Harrison Ford, like,
Yeah.
Red Hulk and Thunderbolt Ross and
Right.
Thunderbolt the movie, as well as Captain America 4 premise.
Got
Like,
you.
we ain't really have much left.
Got
We'll
you.
definitely come back to y'all as the movie gets closer. We
Yeah.
just wanted to touch on that a little bit,
Yeah.
because
Because we
the
missed it.
casting. I mean, it's a great
Yeah.
casting. So
It's a
we
great
wanted to touch on
casting.
that.
Right. So let's go right into the other trailer that we got recently, and that was Ant-Man Quantumania
Yes,
trailer.
sir.
Man, that looks visually pretty damn dope to me. A lot going on there. We see they basically get trapped back into the quantum realm
Yes, sir.
from Cassie doing some tweaking and all that kind of stuff. And they're in the quantum realm, and it looks like Hope. That's the no, it's not Hope. Janet is the mother, right?
Yes,
Janet
sir.
Janet Van Dyne. She seems to be like scared of something while they're in the quantum realm, and we see like some other people in the quantum realm. Like we see there's more going on there. We see that there's like
Yep.
I guess scavengers or whatever you want to call them. Uh, like there's it seems like there's stuff going on there. It's not just like emptiness. It's not just it seems like it's people trying to survive out there, and it's a whole
Like
nother
a whole
world.
universe.
Yeah, a whole. That's what she said. Like a whole other world underneath this
Oh,
world.
yep. A whole other universe. Yes, sir.
And so yeah, we basically get our first look at Kang. Get our first
Yeah,
look
I
at
mean,
Kang.
that's before we talk about King, I want to just kind of dial it back real quick about what you said about the other universe. Like, it was beautiful, right? Like, to me, it
Yeah,
gave me like Guardians of the Galaxy one
right.
vibes, two vibes. Like, when I see everything, like, I'm like, wow, like, you go from Ant-Man 1 to now this. It's such a big step, you know what I mean, in
Yeah,
their movies. And I thought visually it looks really good as far as like the cinematography and things like that. So I just wanted to talk about that a little bit. But yeah, we got introduced. Basically, the premise of this trailer was to kind of give you a little bit of the plot, like
yeah.
what was going on, and then we got our introduction to Kang. And man, I don't know about y'all, but look, Majors,
Majors.
he
Yep.
can literally Jonathan Majors can literally do any role. I believe he can kill anything. This man
Yeah,
he has range.
yeah.
All right,
He's a
let's talk. And
machine, dude.
he has range. All right, let me talk about it. He has range, my
Yeah.
brothers
He. You said
and sisters.
he got the Steph Curry on him.
He got the curry,
He got the
bro.
Curry on him.
He got the curry, bro. Let's give him his flowers, like while he's
Right.
here. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? This man has the range, and to go from He Who Remains in Loki to now hit Kang in man, man, this guy, and then
Right.
so really it looks like Kang, runs the whole universe down there. He has like a whole army. He basically is running things underneath, and he basically tells Ant Man, "I can get you home, and I can give you more time if you help me." And that's what I really want to focus on, and I want us to talk about really quick before we get into this next topic is what do you think he needs help with? I told you what I thought it was, but what do you like? Let's focus and let's talk about it. What do you feel like Kang needs help with? Why is he trying to get Ant Man's help?
I think that so I've kind of this is kind of new for me. I think that he needs help getting out of the quantum realm.
Yeah,
I don't think that he actually runs the quantum. That one right there. Because I'm starting to think that he's not even the like superior Kang that we're ultimately going to see in this phase. I think he's maybe like a beginning Kang that is trying to survive. But he's still like he's a Kang and he's still good and powerful and all that stuff. But I don't think that I'm starting to think that he's just like the first Kang that we're going to see. And then there's gonna be more. Kangs. That maybe that's what I'm starting to think that, bro. Like, cause this, bro, we about to see more Kangs, dog. It's silly.
I don't know if I agree with that. However, what I will say is you blew my mind with that. That made because I was like, whoa, like because I didn't even think of that for a second. I really thought this was
Do
Kang.
we
Like
think
this,
that? Do we think that he's the end all Kang? Because we're
I
gonna see
mean,
more.
after the, I kind of want to say yeah, because it's kind of like with Avengers, with ending of Avengers, you get introduced to Thanos. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like at the end, like I want to say yeah, to be honest with you, because like after this, when are we gonna see him again? Until not until Kang Dynasty. But you could be right. It could be like the entry level Kang that's just really trying to survive.
Because my
But
thing is that we're eventually we're gonna have to see more Kang because we got the whole, I don't know if they're gonna do Council of Kangs kind of thing, but like his whole thing is pruning timelines and all that kind of stuff, and like being in control of timelines, and he mentions the multiversal war of like the battles of within himself. So in my mind, just thinking about it all, I'm like, we're going to see more Kangs. I don't know about if you're going to see a ton more in this movie, but I think that this guy isn't the final Kang that we're going to like
I,
ultimately
I like
be
that
dealing
theory.
with.
Let's leave that as our theory for now. I
Yeah,
personally think that
go
this is
ahead.
the main Kang, and I agree with the first thing you said. He's trying to escape. He
Escape.
can't get out because, and I think that's because the character He Who Remains blocked him,
Blocked him. Mm-hmm.
right? But
I can
then
see
you
that.
might be right because He Who Remains died. So what's from stopping him now?
Mm.
Maybe he needs Ant-Man to unlock the key. Who knows? But like,
Yeah.
I really I like your theory. So that's what we here at the alternate timeline. That's what we're gonna stick with. We're gonna stick with that. We're gonna stick with that theory. I like that. All right, y'all. So we basically kind of talked about everything we wanted to talk about with y'all on today on this like real chill nerd stream. We just basically wanted to nerd out together.
Yeah, that's
Me
it.
and Dennis do this literally all the time, but
Uh,
we want to start doing this more like in a recorded session and just give it to y'all. Like, and y'all talk with us and respond in the comments and just
yeah.
chop it up with us.
Yeah, man.
We really appreciate all of the people that's been following lately and just nerding out with us, man. Come escape with us, you know. So
Yeah, yeah.
that's really all it from my side. What you got to
Right.
say, Dennis?
I mean, yeah. We this channel is nothing without you guys. Our social medias is nothing without you guys. So, we really appreciate it. I mean, continue to follow us on at the alternate timeline on YouTube. It's at the alt time on Twitter and IG. And then
Yes, sir.
I mean, we got our personals are connected as well too. So, yeah, just hit us up, man. We're down to literally chop it up anytime and nerd out anytime. So
Yes, sir.
that's all we wanted to do today, man. We're gonna give you some more streams like this and more with I guess a scheduled content stream as well too. So
Yes, sir.
yeah, we just wanted to talk a little bit while we were home, just nerding out, just a little bit. Just give them a little bit, man. Just talk a little bit because we've been missing some things. We had the technical difficulties. Um, so we missed a lot of the news, and we wanted to just catch up a little bit. So that's all. That's all. And we
That's
appreciate
all.
you guys. And this is the alternate timeline. We gonna what can we start calling this? The stuff that's going on the podcast. I was thinking about like TAT episodes, like
I like that.
the
I
alternate.
like that acronym, bro.
You know,
TAT is hard to me.
yeah.
I really like that.
Right. TAT episode 1, 2, 3, TAT episode 2. You know what I'm saying? I'm
You
thinking
know
it
what I'm
might be the
saying?
TAT episodes, you know what I'm saying?
Like just the TAT. Come chop it up with TAT.
That's
Like
right.
that's it.
Hey, you heard it here first. Come chop it up with TAT. All right.
And that's it. On that, we out,
We
y'all.
out, and we'll see
Don't
you
forget to
guys.
super smash that like button. I had to steal that. I love it.
That's right. That's right. That's right. And we'll see you guys in the next video. We out here.
We out.
Peace.